a tragedy of epic proportions. Now, that's one way to describe the rape of a 2-year-old allegedly by a police officer. It's a sad reality, but the nation is seeing more and more cases of rape and abuse of minors. The matter was tabled on the floor of the Senate, and this is how lawmakers reacted.
The nation has been witnessing several acts of cruelty to babies, including kidnapping, sexual abuse, and sometimes sold as commodities. Worried by these trends, the Senate in plenary considered a motion on the rape of a 2-year-old girl allegedly by a police officer.
The Senate is invited to note the recent case of criminality in Mararaba area of Nasarawa State against a 2-year-old baby girl by name Chiwendu Onwudiwe by no other than one who is supposed to uphold the law.
I want to commend Senator Helene for bringing to the fore that police officers in this country are not only in the habit of doing this thing, but they are seems to be condoned by the constituted authority when they are law enforcers. And therefore, for me, it is not the Inspector General of Police that will furnish us. We must saddle the Committee on Police Affairs to do a thorough investigation on this case and other cases.
The motion raised questions on the status of bills and resolutions that could have protected victims of similar acts.
It is going worse because even when women are raped and they report to the police, the emotional trauma they put them through even makes it possible for people to come through. What we are even suggesting is that we have a system whereby people can report without their identity being revealed, where people can actually support them and give evidence, undercover, and where the police can train a certain department under them to specialize on handling such sensitive things. We have to do it to preserve our humanity in this country. And I think that we'll be failing if we do not pass a bill that deals and updates the laws concerning rape and all that. And by the way, Nigeria is becoming a favorite spot, for sexual tourism. That means they are using us like animals. We have to rise and do something.
Since this incident took place, I think by now, it should have been making headline. The actions taken by the police should have been making headline. But so far, we haven't had anything. And I believe that this is one of the few cases that whatever resolutions we take here, we must make sure that we follow it, or the committees involved follow it up as quickly as possible. Let me say what I've been saying about our resolutions since. People don't obey our resolutions because our resolutions are not binding. But we can make our resolutions binding. And we've said this times without number.
This is one motion that has given the lawmakers an opportunity to correct any impressions Nigerians may have had about them after the child marriage drama during the constitutional amendment. Hopefully, this motion will achieve that purpose.
Now, this is where we draw the curtains for this week's edition of The Gavel. If you have any views or opinions on any of the issues discussed, particularly the issue of the rising case of rape and sexual abuse of minors in this country, please contact us on thegavel@channelstv.com. Thank you for staying with us and see you again next week.